Hello, welcome back to the Miami Dolphins franchise, and today we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're in first place in the whole AFC, followed by the Patriots, Chiefs, Bengals. Then you got the Dolphins and the Jets. Those will be your wild card teams at the playoffs started today. Broncos are still in the race, so are the Ravens. Cleveland below 500 still has a chance at 6-7. The Chargers at 6-7. Then it gets kind of dicey for the rest of the teams, starting with the Steelers, Titans, Raiders, Texans, Colts, and Buffalo Bills. We have some good news. Clemens, our starting strong safety, is back, and he is back in the starting lineup. Donovan McNabb is the Jaguars starting quarterback. 29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. MJD is their leading rusher, but Jennings has the most rushing touchdowns with 7. Robinson, Evans, MJD, Lewis, and Blackman are their leading receivers. Justin Blackman, rookie out of Oklahoma State, all the talent in the world, and if all goes right, he should be one of the best receivers in the league. Sessions leads the team in tackles, followed by Paul Posluszny. He is second in tackles. Lane has the most TFLs and the most sacks at 7 apiece. And then interceptions, you are looking at Landry, Middleton, Mathis, Posluszny, and then you got Sessions with 2. Sun Life Stadium, Miami Dolphins home field. It's not sunny today. Overcast skies for this one as the Miami Dolphins don their old school 1970s jerseys. We're going to get the football first. Reggie Bush a yard deep in his own end zone, up to the 10, to the 15, gets to the 20, and finally gets brought down at the 24-yard line. Ryan Tannehill had a rough day last time out versus the San Francisco 49ers, threw 4 interceptions. So he came in with 12. Now he's up to 16. They throw 1 touchdown pass. He has 21 for the season. As Reggie Bush up the gut for a gain of 14 and a fresh set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends. Bush up the gut, going to get brought down as he picks up a decent gain there. You have Mincy and Knighton on the left side of that D-line. Linebacker Smith, Sessions, and Paul Posluszny. And then you got Mathis, Landry, Lowry, and Cox as your defensive back. Second down and 6, we're going to run the ball with Miller. And Lamar Miller is going to pick up a first down. Had to break a tackle, but picks up 8 yards, and that's going to take us to the other side of the 50 as we overthrow Charles Clay. So not the best pass there. Second down and 10. We're going to give this one to Miller. Going to try to turn the corner, and turn the corner he does. Breaks a tackle and picks up a first down as we get up to the 35-yard line, gain of 13. Play fake. Tannehill avoids the rush, stumbling and bumbling, and finally gets brought down by Smith. And Darryl Smith stops Tannehill from getting any further than just a gain of 2. Tannehill takes a shot deep, had Legadou Nani, but we overthrow him. So third down and 8. Tannehill fires it, caught by Ocho Cinco right at the orange line, and he got exactly 8. He got exactly Ocho to pick up the first down. Fasano makes the catch there, and Fasano is going to give us a first down. So everything is working very well on this drive. Can it end with some points? First down and 10 from the 13. One-handed snag. Ocho Cinco hauls it in, and our leading receiver having himself a comeback year, to say the least. Man, oh man, if that would have happened in real life. So here comes Donovan McNabb, 3,077 yards passing, completing 57% of his passes, nearly a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. They go up the gut, MJD for 5. Second down and 5, they go with a play fake. McNabb throws it right to Vontae Davis, and he's going to take this one down the left sideline, and he's getting brought down by Mercedes Lewis. So we have prime real estate as it's second down and 8 from the 9-yard line. Tannehill decides to tuck it and run it. He's going to get hit. The ball comes loose. Lane is there for the recovery, and that's going to stop our hopes of going up by 2 scores. We had it inside the 20 via the pick, and we get the ball right back. They give the ball to Greg Jones, the one-time Florida State running back, turned fullback for the Jaguars. Picks up 1. MJD breaks the tackle, but then all hands on deck to bring him down. Third down and 4 from the 8-yard line. Good pass protection, but McNabb can't find anybody. He decides to tuck it and run it, and Chris Clemens is there for the stop. But McNabb showing that those old legs still run decently. They're going to run the ball with MJD right into the arms of Odrick, and he's going to pick up a gain of 3. Second down and 7. MJD breaks the tackle, falls into the arms of Jones, and has another Jaguars first down. Our formation, MJD will not get to the outside before Messi is there to meet him. Gain of just 2 up to the 27-yard line. They throw it over the middle. That pass broken up by Dansby. So they've traveled 25 yards on this drive to get it from the 2 to the 27. Can they go any further? That pass is incomplete. Another batted ball by Dansby, and we're going to take over. Maynard going to send this one to the Miami 36-yard line. Reggie Bush gets brought down at the 44. So first down and 10. Tannehill send up a screen pass. Reggie Bush makes the catch. Got blockers in front. Reggie Bush loose. Reggie Bush down the sideline, and he takes it to the 24-yard line. Gain of 30. First down and 10. We're going to run the ball with Bush, and Bush breaks the tackle. And he finally gets brought down after he crosses the 20-yard line. Second down, 5 yards ago. Tannehill fires it. Caught by Bush. Bush with a broken tackle with a nice stiff arm. I believe that was on Landry. And we have ourselves another first down. Tannehill under pressure, and Tannehill will not get away this time. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 7-0. Dolphins on top. So second down and 22 now from the 26. We get the ball to Reggie Bush, and Reggie Bush turns the corner, and then Mathis is there to lay the lumber, but Bush, 5 carries, 30 yards. Third down and 16. Tannehill fires it to Devon Best, and on third and 16, we pick up 17 and a fresh set of downs. Tannehill is 7 straight completions, has us inside the 5, and then Bush, number 5, takes us inside the end zone. So 14-0. And the battle of 2 of the very best teams in the AFC. One team came to play so far. The other one is still waiting to get their first completed pass. So first down and 10, offset eye look. You got Blackman and you got Robinson to the right side. Toss play to the left to MJD. And there's a swarm of Dolphins all over him. Loss of 3 on that play. Second down and 13. McNabb fires it. Caught by Blackman. He gets brought down by Dansby. And McNabb is now 1 for 4. For exactly 1 yard. This whole season, he's been playing like he's a Pro Bowler back in his prime. But today's game is kind of why Philadelphia got rid of him, and then Washington got rid of him, and then why I guess Minnesota and this also got rid of him. Third down and 11. McNabb looking downfield. McNabb fires it. That pass broken up and is going to fall incomplete. Another 3 and out. So Bush waiting for the football inside his own 40. Cuts it up to the 45, and then he gets rocked. Then the ball is loose, and it's picked up. And taking it to the crib is William Middleton. Touchdown, Jags. So the special teams comes through for Jacksonville when they need them to. And now we're going to fire a slant to Ocho, and he's loose. Ocho, 30, 20, bye-bye, touchdown, Dolphins. The old man can still get it done. Just when you thought Jacksonville had some momentum, we snatch whatever momentum they had right back as Ocho takes a slant to the crib like he Jerry Rice in his prime. Absolutely phenomenal run after the catch by Mr. Ocho Cinco. So 21-17, Dolphins on top. McNabb looking downfield, throws into a tight window, and that pass was perfect as Robinson hauls it in for a gain of 13. Second down and 8. Offset eye look tight into the left. They go with another toss play to the left. MJD going nowhere fast. Dansby another tackle. So third down and 10. McNabb has it. Facing a decent pass rush. Got away from Cameron Wake. Heaves it downfield to Blackman, but it's picked off by Davis for the second time this first half. And Davis gets dropped at the 26-yard line. So again, you're thinking that McNabb's going to make a play because he got away from Cameron Wake. He sets his feet, fires it deep, and the rookie was unable to get the ball away from Davis. We have this thing going back the other way. First down and 10 from our 26-yard line. I formation. Lamar Miller up the gut. Lamar Miller stumbles forward for a gain of 5. 4 rushes for him for 27 yards. Bush is now going to get the carry. And Reggie Bush turns it up. Got away from Mathis. Falls forward to the 37 and gives the Miami another first down. Tannehill fires it to Fasano. Got off for the tackle. And he's going to pick up a gain of 4. Tannehill 9 of 11 so far today. Much better numbers than last week. when he was 30 of 47, 4 picks, 1 touchdown. The knee wide open. And Legadoo, the knee picks up a first down on his first reception. And as of right now, clearly, Ryan Tannehill's outdueling McNabb. Wasn't that way in Frisco. You could say that Kaepernick was outdueling Tannehill in that one. 3rd down and 13. Ryan Tannehill backed up from the 48-yard line on 3rd down. Tannehill under pressure, and Tannehill going down. Knighton with the sack. And the Niners were getting all over Tannehill. He must be getting flashbacks from last week. MJD up the gut. He ran for over 100 yards in their win versus the Jets last week. Picks up 3 right there. MJD going backwards now, and he's going to get stopped in his tracks. He was able to pick up 2. So with 2 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter, it's 3rd down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Donovan McNabb going to get brought down by Cameron Wake. Was a sack machine in the first half of the season. Kind of cooled off here, but I believe that's sack number 19 this season for big Cameron Wake. So 4th and 14, they got a punt. Reggie Bush going to weave through traffic and takes this one up to the 47-yard line in Jaguars territory. Tannehill looking downfield, fires it, caught by Bush. Mathis got lost in the sauce, and now Bush gets loose, breaking a couple of ankles and takes this one inside the 20. Tannehill 213 through the air, 2 touchdown passes. From the 19, going to hand the ball off to Lamar Miller, and Lamar Miller right up the gut. We're doing a much better job running the ball. It's a lot easier to run the ball when you have the lead. Last week, Bush, Slayton, and Miller all combined for just 80 yards on 18 carries, a split amongst the 3 of them. Miller up the gut, and now Miller gets turned around, and he gets dropped at the 6-yard line. We have 1 timeout left, 2nd down and goal, 9 seconds on the clock. Tannehill going to get rocked, and down he goes. So Darrell Smith with the sack. We got to settle for 3. Kick is up. Kick is good. 24-7. And again, I thought that the Jaguars were all that in a bag of chips. To be quite honest with you, their overall is lower than our overall, but they've been winning games. Last week, they dismantled the Jets 32-16. Today, not so much. They only have 6 total yards passing, and again, has to do with some sacks. McNabb with just 1 sack by Cameron Wake. McNabb fires it. That pass caught by Robinson. That's a good-looking pass, but he was out of bounds. So illegal touching, and it's now going to be 2nd down and 15 from their own 15. McNabb dropping back, facing a 4-man rush. Good protection. Throws a strike. Caught by Blackman, but the rookie's still getting adjusted to NFL rules. You need 2 feet, not 1 foot, like when you were at Oklahoma State. That pass caught by Robinson. Gain of around 12. But not a first down. So we take over from our own 33-yard line. Bush to the outside. Reggie Bush. He's going to pick up a first down. 11 rushes for him. He only had 10 last week versus the Niners. Rush number 12 takes us across the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1 and up to the 50-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Going to give it to Steve Slayton. He has run in the room, and he has fresh legs, as that's his first carry of the ball game. And he picks up 9. Give it right back to the West Virginia prodigy, and he's going to pick up a first down there. So we're on the other side of the 50 up to the 33-yard line, and now we get rocked. Lowry with the hit, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 10. As they said, it was an incomplete pass. Slayton another carry here. And it's nice to have 3 capable running backs in your backfield. 3rd down and 3. Tannehill has a man wide open. It's Nani. Going to get this one up to the 15-yard line. 2nd catch for him. Tannehill completing 72% of his passes. Now Tannehill steps up in the pocket, and he's going to get rocked by Mosley. And that's going to bring our drive to a screeching halt. Send out Carpenter, and Carpenter's kick is up and good. So 27-7 is the score. 20-point lead for the Dolphins defense to work with. McNabb going to tuck it and run it, and McNabb will pick up a first down, move those chains up to the 31-yard line. Lewis in motion from the 31. McNabb, quick pass, caught by Robinson. He was able to get away from Davis, gets dropped by Clemens for his 3rd catch of the ball game. 25 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. McNabb looking downfield. McNabb under pressure again. The ball comes out. Cameron Wake with the sack, and Soliai with the recovery. And this defense continues to show why they're the #1 ranked defense in the league. That's going to do it for the third quarter of play. Fourth quarter is upon us. We're up by 20. I formation. Time to milk this clock. Second down and 9. We give the ball to Lamar Miller. And Lamar Miller is going to take this one up to the 32-yard line. Now Bush is the deep back. 22 personnel. 2 backs, 2 tight ends. Bush gets hit. And now he goes backwards. And we're going to have to try about a 53-yard field goal. The kick is up. And the kick by Carpenter is good. So 30-7 is the score. We were unable to take a lot of time off the clock on that drive, but we do knock home 3 as they find Robinson, and Donovan McNabb put that one on a frozen rope. I guess that right arm after that first quarter of not throwing a completion has woken up, to say the least. That pass incomplete, so 4th down and 10. McNabb under pressure, throws it to MJD, and Jones-Drew will pick up a first down and then some. His second catch takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. McNabb throws it. That pass caught by Lee Evans. Evans is gone. Touchdown, Jags. So Jacksonville is not giving up. They're going to lead the offense out there and go for 2 to make it a 15-point lead for the Dolphins, and it's going to be a 17-point lead. So we'll definitely take that, because now it's still a 3-possession lead for us. Can we score on this drive? 3rd down and 9. We have a man open. It was Devon Best, but we overthrow him. And now Jacksonville will take back over. 1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line. McNabb has it. McNabb looking. McNabb under some pressure decides to get away. Breaks the tackle. MJD helps keep him up. And now McNabb is loose to the Miami 44-yard line. So with 8:17 on the clock, the Jags have some life. They fire it to Robinson, who makes another catch. 5 for 74 for him. 2nd down and 10. Guyton lays the lumber on McNabb, and that pass will be ruled incomplete. 3rd down and 10. We send a blitz, not going to quite get there, but we put a hit on McNabb again. And now they're going to set up the field goal team. Kick is up, kick is good. And now they find themselves down by 14. So they can get another stop and put together another drive. I guess crazier things have happened. Tannehill with a little shovel pass to Devon Best. It was a drag route that was ran very close to behind the line of scrimmage. But we shovel it forward for a gain of 7. And then Reggie Bush breaking tackles and breaking hearts with a run right there that takes us up to the 47-yard line. Now Lamar Miller, he gets the carry, trying to keep these backs fresh, as he gets now his 12th carry for a gain of 9. Give it to Lamar Miller again here, right into the teeth of the defense. And we pick up a first down. 3rd down and 10 from the 42. Tannehill, quick pass, and Nani is loose as he gets down to the 16-yard line. 3 catches, 51 yards. 2nd down and goal from the 1. Lamar Miller up the gut, brought down by Sessions, but they both fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. 37-16 with 1:45 on the clock. The Jags have no more timeouts. Thomas weaving through traffic, and Thomas is off to the races. He steps on the gas, and he's going to wave bye-bye as the Jaguars get a touchdown as quick as they needed one. So a huge kick return there. They got to go for the onside kick. The ball is still loose. And finally, Ocho Cinco jumps on top of it. And that, my friends, is going to do it. The Jaguars have no more timeouts, and now they have no more time. So we just beat the AFC's best team, according to their record. And that's what you have to go by. But again, if you go by their overall, we are like 75 overall. They came in at 74 overall. And I think that showed today. We absolutely balled out in a major way. Davis, 2 picks. And we were able to do our thing offensively. No turnovers by Tannehill. That was big for us today, to say the least. So we had a combined 427 yards of total offense, 176 on the ground, 251 through the air. If you take away the sacks, Tannehill threw for 274 and just under 70% completion percentage. Reggie Bush led our rushers. He was also second in receptions, tied for second in receptions. Ocho went 3 for 102 touchdowns, both coming in the first half. And then our defense did what our defense has been doing all season long, and that's really just putting the clamps on opposing passers. Tannehill balled out. as usual, and then sometimes the other team's quarterback will kind of match them throw for throw. Today was definitely not the case. McNabb didn't really get it going until the second half and kind of late in that second half. So your winners and losers: Philadelphia beat Cincinnati 54-41. Green Bay 48, Chicago 42. The Giants beat Atlanta 41-31. New Orleans beats Tampa Bay 34-22. Minnesota falls to St. Louis 31-21. Cleveland, they took care of Washington. We took care of the Jags. Denver took care of Baltimore. Indianapolis over Houston. Detroit over Arizona. Carolina 33, San Diego 20. Buffalo over the Seattle Seahawks 27-25. Dallas falls to Pittsburgh. Kansas City falls to Oakland 39-20. And then you got the 49ers. They will beat the Patriots 44-20. And then you got the Jets falling to the Titans 34-20. And that Patriots game was Randy Moss's homecoming to New England as a member of the San Francisco 49ers. So we are now on top of the AFC East standings at 9-5. The Patriots are 8-6. Jets are 7-7. Buffalo Bills are 4-10. Our next game will be versus those Buffalo Bills. Hopefully, we don't lay the egg and we get another win. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.